Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. BSMNT Talk himself. You know what it is. This is where you stay focused and grounded, and you build from the ground up. And we leave people better off than when they came.
Absolutely.
My man Daryl the Don here with me, and we got a special guest, Teefy Bey. Y'all know who he is, South Philly native, affiliated with the Chasers, Dream Chasers, got his own label, Do For Self. Also, he's a positive impact in the community. You know, nobody's perfect, and we're gonna touch on a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't just interview anybody.
Right.
You know, we don't really care if you're popping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something to make us want to sit down and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see that you more than just, you know, a common individual. You know what I mean? You gotta have some spirit. You know, and one of the things that made me want to interview you, Philly First 48.
Right.
Prior to that, I wasn't really paying you no attention because I ain't gonna lie.
It's all love.
But when they tapped in with you and you opened up and started talking, I was like, yo, boy, thorough.
Right.
Prior to that, I'm gonna keep it a bean. You regular degular to me. But I was like, yo, man, like he started talking about his family. You could tell he well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he know a little bit of history on the music game and from where he come from, talking about his community, whatever. Yeah. He ain't just a noodle, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no doubt. Sure.
And I appreciate you coming through. So we gonna dive right in. What you got, Don? Hit him with a question. Because Johnny Mac and Chia Mac, they pretty much answered everything, questioned you to death, you know what I'm saying?
There's still more there. They ain't get everything.
They ain't get everything.
They ain't get everything. We always,
you know, do our homework here.
Yeah.
You know, asking any questions, man. So listen, right? Let's go straight to what do you think the reason is for all the murder in the city, right? And what do you think the first plan of action should be?
Poverty is always, you know, number one root of violence in our community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like people not having, you know, the ability to up and just leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or having the ability to change their circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Which is maybe having different type of friends. You know what I'm saying? Surrounding themselves in different type of environments. So I think that's like key because I noticed, you know, people I know and grew up with, when they got the chance and the opportunity to change their circumstances and the people that they hung with, they became well off. They ain't fall victim to the same, you know, situation that I fell victim to.
Right.
With going to jail. You know, they lost homes because we all grew up together, but they ain't lose their life. They ain't throw their life away.
Yeah.
They positive individuals who go to work every day and take care of their family because they had that opportunity maybe to go to college or the Job Corps. You know what I'm saying? Or had a family that was down south or over Jersey or Delaware or something, you feel me?
Yeah.
So getting up out the bitty and just moving around a little bit different than the average cat that's on the L train and the SEPTA and all that type stuff and just popping right up in the middle of Broad area every day.
Yeah.
Or Broad and Snyder in South Philly, you know what I'm saying, on 52nd and Market, you know what I'm saying, in the thick of things, you know what I mean? They got to put on their motherfucking hard hat and their motherfucking boots, you know what I'm saying? So they get, you know, tied into the everyday life and the everyday struggle of that community. And somebody might be trying to kill them, so they fuck around and go ahead and just do another dude before they get done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't always about, you know, street beefs and gangs and stuff like that. It's survival mode out this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we all have experienced it if we've been in the trenches long enough.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
What do it mean to you to be tapped in with different people throughout the city and come together and try to squash some of those beefs that you may know of? How does that make you feel? And how important is that to you?
I mean, I think it's like super vital. You know what I'm saying? Because if I know a guy from North Philly or West Philly or anywhere or even around the corner, you know what I'm saying, from my hood or somewhere, they just from another block, but we all in one hood. It's like, yo, that's my little cousin, that's my nephew, that's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And things get, you know, alleviated much quicker and better. But if you don't know nobody or you ain't tapped in, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, the community or another guy, just because he might be a drug dealer and you work for the city, you still gotta have that some type of rapport with each other.
For sure.
Because we all come from the same community, no matter what the occupation is. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how we say it loud. We still neighbors, no matter what the situation is.
Right.
Whether the occupation is a doctor, a lawyer, you could be the store owner, you could be the homeless guy on the corner for real. You still gotta drop the little baggie of food off to him every once in a while and make sure he's still surviving.
But that's a
You know what
great
I'm saying?
deal to put yourself out there because a lot of people will want to just mind their business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't no mind of your
Yes.
business in your community.
Sturdy.
That's what
Community,
becoming a
man.
neighbor is. The community, you is the community. You are the community.
Yeah.
So it ain't no just mind your business, go in your house, lock your door, close your blinds, and all that type of shit.
Sure.
You feel me?
Because while you all young and ferocious at the moment, you gonna become older. You gonna be that same one with them young boys.
That need help with
Get
the
the fuck out the
groceries.
street, driving fast.
Or
on
you
your
might need
asses.
help with the groceries.
Or that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
Anything.
grass cut.
I done had to go in one of my neighbor's house. He about 60-something years old. He ain't know how to turn the TV on. Because he was older. It was like a new flat screen TV. I spoke to the man every day, but I never went in his house. Hey, young man, can you help me with my TV?
Exactly.
So he trusted me enough to come in his house one day to help him with his TV. I never been in this man's house. I just spoke to him every day walking by in the hood.
Yeah.
But he an old man.
It's
But he
important.
trusted me because he see me every day walking with dignity, respectfully, and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? He
Energy.
invited me into his home.
Energy.
I'm glad you saying that. My son right over here, right? And that's one of the things I try to tell him. Speak to the people in your community.
No doubt.
This is the community you live in. You see the older people, you know what I'm saying? Even if you feel as though they're not receptive with the energy and you don't feel like the first line of respect is acknowledgement.
No doubt.
Sure.
How you doing? How you feeling? That go a long way.
Alone.
I ran into Mike Tyson one day. Well, I was in Vegas. I was invited out there. But, I gave him the salams. I like going with salam. But also, I said, how you feel?
Yeah.
He said, I feel good. Thanks for asking. Nobody ain't never asked me that in a while.
That was deep.
This is Mike Tyson. I said, how you feel? You know how that went? A long way. Now I'm invited to the next situation, to the crib. And, you know what I'm saying? We got a personal, relationship now because I asked him, it's Mike Tyson. You give two fucks about me, he a billionaire, millionaire, whatever.
Yeah.
And I asked him how he feel. After I gave him the salams, a lot of people just get salams. Sound like them. They don't got no substance. How does brother feel?
Yeah.
How does sister feel? You know what I'm saying?
That's
They might not be feeling well at the time.
Yeah.
So that went a long way with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Me just asking him how he feel.
Right.
And then it was just like, damn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though I knew the people that surrounded him, his family, immediate family, but now me and him have a rapport. Because all about me asking him how he feel.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah.
It goes
Sure,
a long
sure.
way.
No doubt.
It goes a long way, man.
Yep.
So let me ask you something that's deep, you know what I'm saying? You was incarcerated when your son passed away, and I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
You know.
Yeah.
What words of encouragement you can give somebody else dealing with that similar situation right now? Because you went through, you know what I'm saying? And maybe this can slow people down from some of the things that they could be thinking about getting themselves in because they won't be around
Right.
for important moments.
I mean, the best advice I could give is, always know that you're not in control of life and death. You're not in control. You have a choice whether you want to live or die because you got such thing as suicide. You feel what I'm saying? Like one of my homies, his son passed away from cancer as a kid, a child.
Yeah.
And he went to his son's grave and killed himself 2 weeks ago. My homeboy from DC. You feel what I'm saying? So you got a choice, but you're not in control.
Yeah.
Because he could have easily shot himself and survived.
Yeah.
This guy wanted him to survive.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? But you're not in control of life and death. So always keep that in your mind, that you're not in control whether you're going to live or die or who's going to live and die.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So my advice to you is like, to anybody that might be going through that and lost a son or a child or, any type of, relative, is that you're not in control and just, be spiritually, inclined to whatever, your religion may be. You know what I'm saying? And, hold that close to the vest.
Yeah.
Even though you might not wear it on your sleeve every day, because I don't wear a kufi, dove every day, but I'm definitely, spiritually in tune into my religion. And you know what I'm saying? So that's like the ultimate, you know what I'm saying, for anybody. Or even what makes you stronger. It might be your family, your other relatives, or whatever it may be. It might be sports. It might be anything. So just, for me, the music, you know what I'm saying, the entertainment business is my therapy. That's what helped me cope with the loss of my son. I lost relatives too. I lost one of my closest little cousins, my little cousin Daoud, my uncle Daoud's son. You know what I'm saying? So I lost him as well. And this is, my uncle was doing 10 years in the feds. I got him under the wing every day. You know what I'm saying? Making sure he was good. He was able to navigate these streets, you know what I'm saying, without no hiccups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I lost just more than my son. I lost a little cousin who was like a little brother to me as well. You know what I mean?
How was that your son Janazza, man?
Okay.
One of your family members actually asked me to come and videotape. Yeah. I don't know if you remember because you was on the phone.
Yeah,
and they was saying something to you about it. I was right there.
Yeah.
I was the guy.
Yeah.
And they was like, they don't want nobody to videotape. I was like, I didn't know it was your son. I didn't know it was you. It was a bunch of people there.
Right.
And they was like, I don't want you to videotape. I was like, it's no problem. I didn't know somebody asked me to come.
You can't videotape no Janazza.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, no, I definitely was like, no. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to get, I was like, they was trying to do it for you. Yeah, but I had my jack in jail. So I was able to, see, you know what I'm saying? I was, that was a blessing. Just to have a fucking cell phone in the jail. You feel what I'm saying? Where I could see, the process and the burial, you know what I'm saying, of my son. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely was a blessing just to, be in a position just to have a cell phone in jail, even though it was the wrong thing. Because I could have, jacked my time off by having a phone, but you know what I'm saying? I had to do what I needed to do, just to, to see that process because I wasn't there in the physical, but I was there to see it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Because
I appreciate you sharing that with us, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
And remember that life's a gift and death's a promise, man.
Yeah.
That's major right there. What I want you to do, right? I want you to walk us through your darkest hours in life, right?
Yeah.
And to let the viewers know how you overcame that to make you who you are today.
My darkest hours, man, was basically, in my journey coming home from a juvenile placement. Not because I went in as a kid, 13 years old, come back out 15, did 2 years. So my darkest hour was coming back to South Philly, not knowing what to expect. Because I was a kid, I left. So I'm 15 now, I'm more mature. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that was like the darkest I think my life has ever been. Like coming out back into South Philly or Philadelphia. Because I was in Texas and everything big in Texas. So I'm seeing fucking cows I've never seen in my life. Yeah. I'm seeing horses I've never seen. Cause I grew up in the urban community. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've seen a horse, you know what I'm saying? But not the way you see it in Texas. On a ranch, you might see 10 of them, cows and whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing life, like I said, changing their circumstances. So that was the darkest of me, like, my anxiety was like killing me the most. I was young, going into, early adolescenthood. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And without the training or the guidance of my own family, staff member ain't my family. Yeah. So they can't teach me how to be, a young adolescent. Mm-hmm. They could just, say, hey, we're going to the child. You got to go to school. You got to do this like in a juvenile facility. But they're not giving me proper game to survive in motherfucking South Philadelphia. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was like one of the darkest times. And then when I come home, the culture changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You dressing different areas.
Right. Niggas went to bow jeans and this and that. Well, I went there, it was still motherfucking Timbs and Guess jeans and Reeboks and pistol pockets and all that. You feel me? Yeah. That was the bit. Polo shirt, whatever the case may be. It was a whole different dress code. It was a whole different culture. The culture shifted. You had the rappers that were signed, even though I caught a tiny bit of it before I went in, but it changed dramatically with major figures. Sigel, Philly Most Wanted. You know what I mean? All these different people getting signed and Philadelphia embracing them to the max. But me coming back into the P during the time of niggas start playing with them hammers.
I ain't want to bring this up, but you said his name, man. I was a little pissed off with you with the Max situation, man. I was really mad at you. I was mad at you.
The only one.
Like, it was people that was mad at you, man.
I know that.
I mean, we, you know,
at the end of the day,
what it is.
Yeah, it happened. It's over. But like that joint was like a It was a Beverly joint. It was a Beverly joint. It just happened on a big stage. You know what I'm saying? That joint could have happened in the alley down the P. Nobody never knew about it. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm happy y'all was mature enough
on how it happened
for it not to go left. You know what I'm saying? And that's
we got relatives that, you know, my little cousin is his brother's son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this like it's family all over. Like it's too tied there. South Philly this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then majority of the population is not even African American. Majority of the South Philly population is, you know, Italian and Irish. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We a small percentage and it's a close knit, you know what I'm saying? Community for real.
I know this an old John, but I'm gonna bring this up as well. Like how did it feel? I know this happened to be on TMZ. Like, how did that feel for you? Like, what was you thinking at that time? You was younger. So that's say you was 10 years younger, your family. How did they react? Whether it was good or bad? Was people like you out of pocket? You know what I'm saying?
They was loving it. Jails was loving it. My guys ain't seen me in forever. They're like, hey, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they was loving it. Like, everybody was like, nigga, we made it type moment. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It was like a damn, no matter how the dice made it roll and how it played out, nigga was on TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, being on TV don't come too often for everybody.
Change
your
celebrity status.
Yeah, it changes, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? My zip code, you know what I'm saying? Change my little, you know, my little pocket money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shorties came out.
Little batter bunnies and all that. You know what I'm saying? I went from hitting the heavy Chevys to the Slimmies. You know what I'm saying?
Corvette.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was heavy Chevy boy at one time, you know what I'm saying? Now I got a couple baddies on the wing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta love them, though.
Ain't no doubt.
I can dig it, man.
Yeah, I love them all.
Listen, right? A machine, big machine, willing to back do for self, right?
Yeah.
What 3 artists you putting under your wing to help y'all fly to the top?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm definitely going with my original crew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Nizzy would have not got shot and paralyzed.
Okay.
I'm going with Nizzy. I'm going with Rocky. I'm going with K Dot. Off top.
Say no more.
Top 3 artists in this bidding. You know what I'm saying? That had everything, no matter the circumstances or what they went through, whoever, where they at in life. Going with my original crew.
I like that. I like Rock. I like all 3 of them.
Yeah, Nizzy was young.
Tapped in with all of them.
He was one of the youngest young boys, first out there. You know what I'm saying?
He had a song with the boy from Atlanta.
With Lucci, YFN Lucci.
Yeah. I was like, oh, they working.
Yeah, we was working.
I was working.
What I'm saying? Like, we had Don Q, we had YBS Scholar. You know what I'm saying? So, I like to always stay tapped in with people that, you know, show love, you know what I'm saying, before anything ever get massive.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be the loyal ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a dude maybe when you get $50 million, $20 million, you don't know how loyal this person going to be.
Fact, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? Because he only there for the money. You know what I'm saying? And know what you could do for him or what you could do. You know what I'm saying? To help better their situation. But the ones that was there from the beginning, when you ain't had nothing, and they believed in the same dream that you believed in, they're the ones that's the most loyal. They're going to be
from
there.
From the basement, right?
From the basement, from the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
For sure.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would bip it. You know what I'm saying? Them three right there.
Who you got? Santos or Quilly? Like, and let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Based upon what they
And what a battle rap?
what they doing right now, like with the rap and what they doing right now, as far as Santos.
Who's the bigger star? You saying?
No, like in the battle that's going on
In
right
the rap
now,
battle,
Quilly ain't respond
yet.
You like Santos? You know his.
I like his
initial joint.
I like Santos busting off first.
Okay,
no Diddy.
He up one.
Yeah, like Toast.
WP. You know West Philly.
Yeah, Toast on it. He come right from the gun, but he gonna go.
I'm talking shit.
So we got South Philly, North Philly, West Philly.
We all in the building.
We all bipping.
We in the building.
Yeah,
Toast.
I ain't gonna lie though. You gotta wait for the Quilly response.
It's too long. Yeah.
It ain't too long.
Never too late.
He got jokes. You know what I'm saying? And I like Quilly.
Yeah.
But it's time to rap. You know what I'm saying? So rap.
Because that's all you ever ask for. No matter who the opponent is.
Yeah. Like it ain't nothing.
Whoever the opponent is, you gotta destroy him.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't wait for it to be.
Yeah. All y'all dirty work is out there.
Yeah.
Stuff what that Quilly had going on, whatever happened to him, whatever, you know what I mean, Santos got going on, his life, the way people view him. Right. It's all out there on the internet. You know what I'm saying? My man, well, Santos ain't my man, but he from West. You know what I'm saying?
So the West Philadelphia won.
What you mean? What
it's like, I mean, do we want the band?
I mean, I think somebody said something to the fact that he wasn't better than him or whatever. I think it was on 100 podcasts or Keep It 100 podcasts. They was talking about it. I mean, once you get into a controversy, you know what I'm saying, y'all start rapping, he want a response. Yeah. I think he deserved one.
Everybody entitled to the
I ain't gonna
disrespectful bars.
Let me say this.
Disrespectful
bars. I don't
think
Quilly have to respond. To tell you the truth.
And why is that?
Not in a Kendrick Lamar Drake type back and forth.
Yeah.
But I think he could respond on a song or something like that.
With line or two.
Yeah, he could game with Jay. He could Jay-Z.
I don't respect that.
You know what?
He could Jay.
I think it's because he's from West Philly. That's how.
No. I'm gonna keep it. Quilly don't have to though. Quilly,
you say you the number one guy, right?
You say that?
Quilly don't say that. He the number one guy in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's not the number one guy.
That's what you say. So when you say you gotta stand on your words. You gotta stand on.
Yeah, he's not the number one guy. We're gonna make that.
I mean,
simple.
Flow wise, lyrically, you know what I'm saying? He put himself there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta back that up.
I'm just saying he don't have to respond.
I don't think he the number one guy.
My thing is,
agree to disagree.
Listen, just like this, bro. They have an event, right? All videographers. You not coming to that place to be number 2, right?
Facts.
All right, then that's how that man feel. I'm here. I'm on the track. I'm not coming in here to have the second best verse.
This is
everybody entitled. I'm just saying that's how everybody in the city should be entitled.
I know as an artist, you guys when somebody step in the ring, you can't start ducking and diving. You gotta rumble. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's a sport, right?
Yeah, it's a sport.
So somebody start throwing punches, whatever, you gotta throw them back.
Say, man, what won't Stiz put something together, give him a 3 round or something, man. Go ahead and do it that way, man. Yeah.
Really gotta give him something.
I'm talking about Stiz. He got the Battle Academy. Put it together, get him 3 rounds. You know,
he ain't
gonna do that.
You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, the paper right here get out there, but I don't think he gonna just jump in there like that.
We all started from that, though.
Yeah.
We all started from Battle. Yeah, man.
So, I mean, look, man, you start saying your mom name and all this other kind of stuff. I'm just keeping it a bean. We gonna lay off of the conversation. People start saying all kinds of
I went at Quilly too. He ain't responded to me. He just grabbed me up with a gram. I dropped the Quilly this 2019 when I first started. He was drawing and shit, but he ain't never responded lyrically. He just talked shit about me on the.
I got to go back and listen to what you said.
Yeah.
If he said something too crazy, I'm be like, he should have responded.
I mean, I was talking it.
Yeah, man, I think he deserved a response, man. That's all I'm saying. Let me ask you something, man. Not to get all messy, you know what I'm saying? Like we on some T shit, but Finesse 2-Time and his mom, they going through some stuff, right? Hear me out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not asking you to, have a direct response on something like that. But the way that the climate of the world and the way things are going now, people are spreading their business, you know what I'm saying, on the internet.
Right.
How would you feel if your family was doing something like that? And what type of advice would you give to somebody, you know, the generation coming up to not be on that type of time? Like, yo, this ain't what we supposed to be doing. Spreading.
I was always told keep family business in the house, man. Like not even outside on the step, on the, you know what I'm saying? Family business stay in the house. And that been broken, you know what I'm saying, within my family over the last, you know, couple years and things like that. You know, people, you know, even went outside them, you know, traditions that we used to stand on and shit like that. So coming from the structure that I come from and it happened, I don't know what structure he come from and it happening, but shit fucked up now. Them same old values, you know what I'm saying, that we was brought up on ain't really, you know, still sticking the way it used to stick. It ain't upholding no more like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The morals and principles then got weak as a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that come from the lack of the Sunday dinner, sitting down with the family.
All that.
You know, all that grandma not here, great grandma not here. You know, and it's like, you know, when they leave, everybody separate, everybody tell how they really feel.
The morals and principles ain't hitting like it used to hit.
So listen, right?
You got to do better.
If we can go back, right? We gonna make a group of 5 artists out of SP, out of the Figures, and out of Most Wanted. We your 5 artists, bro. Mm-hmm.
Mac, Spado, Bubonic, Petey Crack, Ab Lava.
Got my guy in there, the Don.
Yeah, 6ix9ine Don.
Yeah.
I think they was the most lyrical, you know, had the, you know, finesse and everything to go with. You know what I'm saying? The style and rep Philly in a unique way.
Right.
Everybody is Philadelphia, but they repped it in a unique type of way, different. You know what I'm saying? Spado with his little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jake takes me like a shovel. Like it, like the shit he used to pop.
He was different.
It was different. Right? Bro Street Bully. Speak for itself. Bubonic. Talking that fly shit. He had that charisma. Talking about the chicks and the, you know, the life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Lava. Come on. Forget about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Petey. Like, he brought the Spanish bit to let niggas know. Who knew Philadelphia had Puerto Ricans? Still Petey Crack. That rap. That fire.
He even had Fat Joe mad at him.
You know what I mean?
He put crack in it.
Yeah, come on, Fat Joe. Like, nigga, we got Poppy too.
Yeah.
And Crack Thorough. You know, Crack, he went to school down the P. You know what I'm saying? He went to Orton Reed for a minute. Like, before he got signed, niggas knew who Crack was. You know what I'm saying? So,
I definitely put Beans at the top. So, T, do me a favor, man. Tell the people how you stay focused and grounded.
Basically, you know, take care of my mother, being honorable towards my mother. She's still here. You know what I'm saying? Making sure, you know, I get some quality time in with her, my father. You know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones that, you know, put that substance in me, who I am. You know, my cousins, my uncles, everybody just being, you know, tied in with the family.
Very
not
important.
Deviating, you know what I'm saying, too far off, even though I'd be doing a lot of shit out here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know, better my situation and stuff like that, but, you know, making sure I still do what I can for my kids. And, like, that's like one-on-one. Like, that's what
Family first.
Family first. Family with everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keep me focused, man. You know what I'm saying? And stay on a mission. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, we appreciate you for stopping by, man.
Yeah, hell
it was an honor.
Hell yeah. All the time, anytime. My brothers,
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Stay focused, stay grounded, man. That's what it's about. We try to leave people better off than when they came. Hopefully, we shared some information with you, or just gave you that energy to make you continue on your journey in life.
Just to ride up here, motivated. You know what I'm saying? Cause I take these type rides, you know what I'm saying, a lot, but when they're taking a ride, to do business and, be productive, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Special, right?
Not just to take it to go shopping,
Yeah.
or pull up to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A food spot and shit like that, but to kick it with your brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On a different tip, it means way more than all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, stay focused,
Stuff.
stay grounded.
Not really.
Basement talk.
Good stuff.